Hello everyone and welcome back to my video series over cognitive behavioral therapy. Today we will be focusing on cognitive distortions, which are flawed or biased ways of thinking that contribute to emotional distress. We will explore how to identify and challenge these distortions, helping clients reshape their thinking. So first, what are cognitive distortions? Cognitive distortions are negative thought patterns that reinforce emotional distress, leading to anxiety, depression, and stress. For example, someone who fails a test may think, I'm a failure, even if that's not true. These distorted thoughts often exaggerate the situation, making clients feel overwhelmed. So, helping clients recognize these distortions is key to alleviating stress. Cognitive distortions are automatic, the habitual patterns of thinking that are rational or exaggerated. They often lead to self-defeating beliefs and behaviors. They can be unconscious, making them difficult to recognize without intervention. Some common types of cognitive distortion could be the all or nothing thinking. This is when someone sees a situation in extremes, such as if I'm not perfect, I'm a failure. If I fail once, I'm a total failure. This leads to unrealistic standards and constant disappointment. Another example could be overgeneralization. This is when a person sees a single event as a pattern. For instance, after one argument, someone might think, we always fight, or I always mess up after making one mistake. We also have catastrophizing, so assuming the worst will always happen, thinking, for example, thinking, if I mess up at work, I'll lose my job. We also have mind reading. So this is such as assuming you know what others are thinking. So for example, someone may look at someone and say, she's probably judging me right now. You just believe what others think about you without any type of evidence. Next, we have emotional reasoning, believing that negative thoughts or negative feelings reflect reality. So for example, individual may say, I feel unlovable, so I must be unlovable. Or I feel worthless, so I must be worthless. Some techniques for challenging distortions is obviously one is cognitive restructuring, so replacing those negative thoughts with balanced ones. We have thought records, so writing down and analyzing irrational thoughts. Socratic questioning, asking, what's the evidence for this belief? We also have reframing the thought. This can help clients replace irrational thoughts with more balanced, realistic ones. So for example, instead of thinking, I'm a failure, they might reframe to, I made a mistake, but I can learn from it. As we recognize the thought, we can identify when these negative patterns emerge, and we examine the evidence, which can encourage clients to look for objective evidence that contradicts their distorted thoughts. So let's consider an example for reframing. So a negative thought could be, I always mess up in social situations. More balanced thought could be, sometimes I struggle, but I have good conversations too. This reframing helps challenge the all or nothing thinking and promotes a healthier, more balanced view of social situations. So, as we learn, cognitive distortions contribute to emotional distress and reinforce negative thought patterns. CBT helps clients recognize, challenge, and reframe distortions to develop healthier perspectives. Techniques such as cognitive restructuring, Socratic questioning, and thought records are key in this process. In the next video, we will take a look at behavioral interventions and techniques. Thank you.